you know what it is, everybody. Our favorite segment of the week when Christopher Mad Dog Russo tells us why he's mad. But today's extra special because it's the birthday edition.
Thank you. I got 3 lovely women, and I have you. So here we go.
Thank you.
All right, how about the Giants? How about Sunday night? I mean, I could have done this. Why do you give Tyrod Taylor a run option at the 1-yard line at the end of the first half, and then the Giants don't kick the field goal? And then Daboll throws his headsets off. Look at this here. With 4 seconds, they can't get the field goal off. And it's 6-0. They're like they're running around with chickens with their head cut off for crying out loud. And then there's Daboll going crazy. Hey, Brian, here's what you tell the quarterback to do. Tyrod, you take a step back and you throw the ball into the end zone. That is what you do there. And then the Giants needed that field goal because at the end of the game, when they're down 2, or they're down, they were down, what was the score? Whatever it was, they could have kicked the field goal to win the game, and they get a chance to do that because of that first half thing. Drove me crazy. Not only that, did anybody see the third quarter? No, fourth quarter. It was 3rd and 1 at the Buffalo 11, and he throws the ball. And then they kick the field goal on 4th down at the 11. Allen down the field. Giants lose. Awful. Number 1, the horrendous, boring, and he's overrated, head coach of the football Giants, Tyrod and Daboll.
Whoa.
I wouldn't go overrated. He is the coach of the year.
Wow.
I mean, that's a little bit excessive. That's a little bit excessive.
Take it down a
You're
notch.
right about what you're saying this year, but he's the coach of the year. The man does know a little thing or two about coaching. Stop
Did you
that.
say horrendous and Brian Daboll?
He said overrated.
You take it easy. They stink, the Giants.
Yeah, you said overrated.
Okay.
He said
Is
overrated.
that all his
Went a
fault?
little bit too
Did
far.
they win the Super Bowl last year? They were 9-7. We take it easy.
I'm just saying he was the coach of the year.
Especially you.
Did you have a problem with him being the coach of the year?
No.
I'd have to think about it.
Oh,
Doggy.
when I said that earlier,
Doggy.
you wouldn't let me live.
That's what you say earlier.
You said I
Go to
said I
number
have to
2.
think about it.
Let's go to number 2.
That is a tablecloth.
Yeah, that's a tablecloth.
This is not a tablecloth.
Number
This
two.
is
Get
a
it.
nice
Number
gold
2.
dress.
This Big Ten is an absolute disgrace.
bounce it.
We're making a big deal about Penn State, Michigan, and Ohio State. First off, did you see the Big Ten teams? Rutgers, Indiana, Iowa, Wisconsin can't throw the ball in the ocean off a boat. Iowa's offense, Nebraska, Illinois, Northeast teams are awful. And how about Penn State and Michigan? Did anybody see Michigan's schedule to start the year? Look at this. This is Penn State against UMass. What Steven could have played quarterback in this ball game. They scored 63 points. This is Michigan against Nebraska. They scored 47. I mean, the Big Ten is a disgrace. And did you see Penn State's schedule? They play Ohio State this weekend. That's why I'm doing it. Did you see Penn State's schedule? They had a bye week, and then they played UMass this week. And earlier in the year, they played Delaware. And Harbaugh, the genius, started the season with East Carolina, Vegas, Bowling Green, and then look at the schedule. He hasn't played anybody. These teams are ranked this high, and the New Canaan High School could beat these teams that they're playing, for crying out loud. The Big Ten is so overrated, and I love Patini, the commissioner, but the Big Ten, he'd be shocked that I mentioned him in this, but the Big Ten is so overrated, it is hard to fathom. Number 2.
No, I gotta say one thing.
I agree with you. It's the small 10.
Small 10.
The small 10 because they're not going against a stiff level of competition.
Absolutely not.
Hey, 2 easiest schedules amongst Power 5 teams.
Penn State and Michigan.
Yeah.
It's a joke. You
It is 100% on your birthday. I agree.
By the way, are we sure that you're not getting that from your son over there in Wisconsin?
He's upset. They lost to Iowa, and he wants them to lose.
Good.
It makes him from Better Talk Radio. The only kid in the world, Colin Russo, who wants Wisconsin to lose games. He's on post-game Better Shows, Dad. Colin, you go to Wisconsin. He's a bad job, too. That's number 2.
You should
number
tell
3.
your son like that. But
I mean, dang.
I'm tough. How about the weather?
We're mad at the weather now.
the weather.
Okay.
Did you know
weather.
since June 1st in the Northeast,
Yeah. How do you
15 of the 20 weekends,
Wow.
it has rained.
We know.
Rain. God, what did I do wrong? 15. Well, I know I bet badly, but what did I do wrong? Did you know in the last
give me that again.
in the last
you want the
15 of 20 since June 1st,
you want
the
the
last 7 weekends it has rained. Okay, I was going to play golf last Sunday morning. Obviously, it deluged. Noah's Ark, Jackson Brown. I couldn't play golf, so I'm bored stiff. So what do?
What do you do, doggy?
I call the fat Rob and wrap it. And what does the guy do? He bets with me Iowa State's over against Cincinnati and Alabama, Arkansas. I'll give you one. The unders came in, not the overs. I lost a fortune. So the weather is now costing me money. I've had enough. It's supposed to rain again Saturday.
Uh-oh.
Did you see that? Well, you're going to be in South Beach, so you don't count. Did you see that? Or is it L.A.?
He's not going to be in so.
Oh, it's L.A. Can you believe the weather? Oh, my God. You know how many golf games I've gotten canceled on Saturday? I can't get a tennis game in. I got to sit at home. I can't even walk Bo and Riley for crying out loud, the two dogs.
Not Bo and Riley.
There's only so many gummies I can take.
We're going.
Oh, my. Go back to the gummies. I mean, this is ridiculous. 15 of 20 and 7 straight. My God. That is like Steve's picks for the NBA for crying out loud. You still want me to with the Wizards.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
But the weather has driven me absolutely insane, and I am so down on it. So the weather, the Big Ten, and Giants football. Those
What
are your
the
three
hell
bad
are
guys.
we supposed to do with that? Complain to Mother Nature?
I left you speechless.